Hello! Recording again. We danger fart. Oh, there we go.
Great way to start a video, man.
Yeah.
That's definitely not getting edited.
Right, I need to get in there. Oh my god, look at that. Peugeot 205. I think it's got a floor hanging off it.
What's left of it? Oh god, this is Flintstone maybe.
Right, literally the guy's running it.
I can see his slippers. Right, where are we? So I've got a list.
You've got a list?
An actual list.
Oh, yes!
Organised.
Slightly organised.
I never took any pictures of anybody on this list, but I've got a list. Right, so overall, I'm deaf.
Yeah, like this year was super loud. Like, oh, by the way, we're talking about the British Guitar Show 2019.
That was it.
So, British Guitar Show 2019 review of everything. That's what we're doing here. We'll probably see this in the title, but fuck it.
Forget the title, sorry.
Aye. We'll leave links to all the shit in the video below, like all the stuff that we've seen, talked about, or whatever. I'll leave that up to you, Jason.
Thanks. I get the easy job, I suppose. You can drive, I'll edit, I'm good with that. That's fine.
Aye, so I think like this year was really, we were down on the Sunday, we arrived there about 8 o'clock, we got the best space, parking space, which was awesome.
Literally at the front door.
But as soon as we got in there, the noise, wow.
Oh, so loud.
It was loud. I don't know why the organisers thought it was a good idea, but all the amps manufacturers and boutique amp, like tweakers and all that, were all together, like right next to each other. So
facing each other. So
as soon as you turn one on, you want to be able to hear it, so you turn up a wee bit, and then the next person turns up a wee bit, and the next person turns up a wee bit. Before you know it's just a din. It was just so loud.
Reminds me like a dinner, like a family dinner, and you've got that really one over that you got
Oh, just
likes
loud.
to shout.
Yeah.
So your granddad shouts over them.
Yeah.
Because he's deaf. To hear your uncle sitting next to her. It's like that.
Aye. Just so loud.
And to make it that even like matters worse, I forgot my earplugs.
Yeah. I wasn't that stupid.
I made a list, a nice checklist, 4 of them inside each other. Remembered everything except for my ear protection. That was fun.
Aye. So good. So that's the first criticism. Like,
It was different because like it was 2015 was the last time I was there.
yeah, I was there last year and it was nowhere near as busy or as bad as that.
It was fine the first time, but there wasn't a lot of amps the first time. It was mainly like guitar stalls and stands with like accessories, but this was like actual manufacturers. God almighty, it was loud.
Aye.
Like, stupidly loud. However, we're still alive.
Aye.
Sleepy but alive.
It was like, to be honest, like I think, see, if anything was to come from this, like in terms of the organisers, it would just be put amps, the corners of the room away from each other, so that they're not fighting with each other for volume. That's the only thing I would say. Although I have to admit, there was a lot of Kempers there, a lot of Helix,
The Helix especially,
and a few Headrush units as well, where people that weren't dealing with amps or anything like that, they would just want to sell guitars or pedals or what have you. They were like plugging straight into them and putting headphones in, like noise cancelling headphones, so that you could hear. Which, to be honest, that was the best idea. That was a great idea.
You're almost at the mercy of the profile though, which is a bit.
Yeah, so like I was playing the guitar booth, and they had the Kemper there. It was all stock, like all stock profiles. Luckily, I know that there's 1 or 2 good profiles on that, but most of them, I'll be honest, unless you've got the Michael Brick ones, are kind of outdated now.
To be fair, it's how old's Helix?
What was it, 2012, I think.
Christ almighty.
But things have been added up before then, maybe.
Changed as well.
I got mine in 2014. But aye, like,
Oh yeah, because I remember, because on the actual Helix front when we went the last time, there was only like one display model that
Yeah.
had sold. I remember that because the box was there.
yep,
Whereas this year, it's like everyone had the Helix.
yep.
But
There was a few LTs, there was full blown Helixes.
stop me, did you notice there's quite a lot of stops about it as well, because it's nice and small, compact. You can just sit it next to the pedals. There was a lot of them with that with headphones plugged in. One of the
Same with the headrush one.
Yeah, with the headrush, that was good. That little amp, that tiny 2000 watt 8-inch box of hell is insane.
Heavy headrush unit. Like, I didn't spend much time there, but I think it's basically like a mini PA, isn't it?
It's a FR
Alright.
speaker. Well, it's not FR because that's really hard to say. FR.
FR. A furfur.
That was really powerful, and the bass that came off this tiny wee set of speakers was insane. But the mono, because I was thinking I'd like one, but you're going to have to really get two because I'm going to Helix in stereo, so it's kind of needed. But it was good. It was really loud, unbelievable. But I was happy with that. I don't like the headrush.
No?
The guy was playing with it, and to be honest, it was, I don't know, a bit cheap and nasty. I don't know if that's
No, I've played it before, and to be honest, I think it's just do you know what? I like the interface, and I like the touchscreen. The usability of it is really good, but in terms of the amp, I was going to say profiles, but their models and caps, I would just spend that extra, like, whatever it is on a Helix. I don't know the price, but I know it's a wee bit more for the Helix, and I would just spend it because it's better.
The headrush full board is the same price as the Helix LT, so you would just, depending on what you really want, you just as well get the LT for the extra flexibility.
Excuse my nose, by the way. I just want to say that because
Allergic to the world.
I'm allergic to the world. And yeah, sorry.
Just hit a random tyre in the middle of the road. Oh, you were.
Should I have?
Well, you never hit it, so we're all good. You just signalled to thank you there, but it never even gave you a chance to react. Oh, that was great.
I kind of felt back.
Anyway, off topic. So, headrush.
Yeah, headrush, like
The booth didn't bother me, but those other speakers,
Yeah.
that really impressed me.
Do you know what would actually be quite good, right? See, you know, like you play through monitors normally, like in the house or whatever, right? If you sat them up on monitor stands,
Nah, it wouldn't work.
no?
Because I think you need the floor to actually give you some tone. Because if you sat them on monitors, you probably lose a lot of the character.
You mean like you're losing the bass end or something?
Bass, but you're also losing a bit of projection as well, because it's kind of sitting in the middle of the ear. Could be wrong with that, but they definitely don't feel like speakers. They feel more like a PA.
PAs are also scary.
Yeah, it's just strange though. PAs are usually elevated to prevent that issue. I think with that you kind of need it. Like you need that extra bit of, because it's trying to be a guitar. If you're playing music through it, it'd be fine. Just raise it up and it'd be perfect. But it's so light. The guy was like, try and pick up the big one. So I was like, okay, picked up it. I was like, that's really light compared to like a cabinet. And then it was like, right, try the smaller one. And I was like, there's actually no weight in it. I just went, whoops, easy. I thought I was going to pull the handle off. But no, it was really light. I'm so impressed with that. I'm kind of worried that I might have looked at something I want to buy now. But right up the street for home use and live, coming back at you as like an actual monitor, I think they'd be absolutely amazing.
Especially if you had it in stereo, because that means you can set them like kind of. I don't know if you've seen John Petrucci's setup, but he sits with the two
1x12s,
1x12s in front of him, like in stereo, like kind of that setup. So
he's got his footrest as well. That's kind of one of the reasons why he's got them, because I think they're mounted in a Perspex box, which is pretty cool.
Are they?
I think they are.
They weren't the last day. When I saw them, it was what do you call it? The tread plate.
Oh right, so sorry, I'm thinking of the old tour days when they had the perspex around the cabinets.
Ah,
I
right.
think that was just to like prevent the guitars being absolutely deafening to like portnoy. But no, that was cool. But yeah, those wee speakers, that headrush booth, small, no interest, but the speakers were really, really good.
Yeah.
Speaking of speakers, you had a lovely chat for about half an hour. Was it?
Yeah, I did another chat with Paul from Zilla. He's just basically talking about cabs and manufacturing, but also how to fix mine, because the bottom of the Tolex is coming away due to being toured and played gigs constantly and moving about. It's just the bottom of the Tolex is starting to wear off or peel off. I don't know if that's the right way of putting it, but it's just how you try and go about repairing it. So he gave me some good advice, which was awesome. And we also spoke about his new logo. He said he wasn't keen on it at first.
I don't know why, it's nice.
He said he liked it and he knew it was time for a change, but he wasn't sure. And he said he sat on it for about a year. A year.
Jesus.
He sat on the logo for about a year, and then released it, and everybody's loved it so far. So, and personally, I think it looks great. I want one of them for my cab now.
I was quite surprised when it went live, because like my one came with that on it, and I didn't even realise that they changed the logo, and I was like, oh, is that?
Swap you?
Well, if you want,
I'll give you my logo.
I don't mind the BY one. I quite like that because that matches the one that I've got as well. But I thought it was maybe just because it was a modern cabinet and it wasn't the Fat Boy, because the modern's got the top like wood. So I thought that was maybe just how they fit that there. And then I realised every single picture that went up online, I was like, oh, alright, it's actually the logo.
Aye. What he did say is he really likes it because you can see in between the letters and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the old one was like a block square, whereas this one's actually lettering, and he likes the fact that in between the letters and all that you can see the Tolex or the colour or the wood, or it's in the background that he's done it. Obviously maybe with the exception with black Tolex, but because it doesn't really matter.
If it's white like my cabinet, but you had the top bit for like the Super Fat Boy,
yeah,
that'd be cool because you would see the writing underneath it.
Yeah, exactly.
My logo's in pure gold, so I think it's maybe that was just to match the piping. Because it's a grey cabinet with black Rolex and gold piping. So it looks pretty cool. Have you seen a picture of it actually?
You showed me a while ago.
I don't know what I've done there. I'm really annoyed that I couldn't find it earlier on. It was on my phone, but I've got a new phone, so it's probably bothering me. It's kind of irritating.
Aye, so that was my chat with Zilla. Also, we spoke about bass cabs a wee bit as well. I was trying to get bassist in the Shima to buy a 2x12 off him.
2x12?
Aye, because he swears by it for bass.
For bass? How much though?
Yeah.
2x10? Or 4x10? Or...
Because he says like 4x, see the amount of low end you get from the 2x12 is a lot more than it would be on a 4x10, as well as you still get that bite because it's not quite a 15-inch speaker like some of the other ones. It's like you get that bite as well because, well, it's like a guitar speaker,
That's fair enough.
And its characteristics, he said. So I was I'm quite happy to take his advice on that one, to be honest. I've only experienced it once when he played through a Zilla 2x12 bass cab, and I played through a Mesa 4x12.
Those are nice cabinets.
At the same gig. It was great. That was like one of the best sounds we got. It was a wee tiny venue in Workington called Lounge 41. Great wee place. Excuse me.
For a 2x12, okay.
2x12, honestly, like they're just massive sounding.
Was it even a PA?
No. No PA.
Goodbye front row.
To be honest, I was in the front row.
You were the crowd.
Aye. No, the place was packed actually, like a joke. Weird, like, we went to Workington and had this amazing gig, and I had never been to Workington, I hadn't even heard of Workington before then, and like, these people were singing back our songs. You're like, what?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Shameless.
Apparently they know people who know people who know people who live in Workington.
Who clearly have Spotify.
Aye, very much.
We are 9 million. Please that you go.
9 million?
Or whatever it is.
Just over 100,000.
Same difference, 9 million, it's close enough.
Aye, no.
There's a number there, it's fine. It's all good.
9 million I might actually have, like, been able to afford.
Back in strings. Maybe the Spotify goes anyway.
Back in strings, aye, you're right.
I hate NYX. To be fair, you would pick the nearest strings you can get.
Aye. No, that's the Ernie Ball paradigm.
Speaking of Ernie Ball, we're gonna die. That's a big caravan.
Speaking of Ernie Ball, so trying some music then.
Yeah, that neck on that JP
13.
silver.
13 silver.
Silver one. Oh man, that.
JP13, it was a 7-string and it was brilliant. Oh my god.
Like,
I've not played the 7-string 13, but it does feel thinner than the Majesty. Like, I have to admit, it does.
for me, with the most pathetic hands ever, like that worked. Because the action was just, it was like absolute bottom.
There was no action, let's
It
be
was
honest.
so freaking low. I'm just checking the pictures of the other now, and it's just like, as far as a stock guitar goes, it's absolutely amazing.
Aye. Like,
It looks so nice.
that was the first one run with the illuminators in it. It's got the, I'm sure it's got the preamp as well. Oh no, maybe it doesn't have a preamp, it has illuminators, but
It's just a shame that the frustrating thing about actually playing them was what we did the Majesties, was they had those Vox headphones. And
yeah.
it was like a Vox AC30 model. So it's like, let's pick a really like progressive metal guitar and stick it in a clean amp
Yes.
on headphone. It just that made no sense.
That's why, like, to be honest, I would like to go, right, okay, see this guitar? Can I take it just over to that booth over there where they've got a diesel and I'll be back in 5? like,
Diesel, we'll come back to that in a second actually. Diesel. Nah, it's a shame because that just reminds me again of when we were doing the last time and it had the PV amps with Strat guitars. So it's like you're trying to show off a product and it's like you've got the wrong thing to artists.
The only thing that, like, there was a full range last time we were there of metal and high gain amps, right? With the exception of the PV Classic, right?
True.
But they had 4 Strats, or Strat type guitars.
We'll try to find a picture of that actually just for comparison because I took one today as to what it looked like and then I'll try to find the old one to compare it to what that looked like. But at least they had humbucker equipped guitars and it was those Shergold guitars.
Yeah.
Like that still blows my mind because I always remember my dad talking about this, the Shergold that he had, and we would always look them up and basically see what they were like, but then the brand's come back, so we'll have to have a look. Oh, wee cheeky Mustang, wee GT, nice colour that,
Yeah, I think it's quite nice. Light blue Mustang.
really small. I'm gonna take a picture of that. But yeah, the music man though, like I think if I was going to be taking I don't know, I've got a bloody camera here, I'm taking it on my phone. If I was going to be taking a guitar between the Majesty and the JP, I think the JP wins.
Yeah?
Yeah, for me, definitely. I've always liked the JP.
See, for me, the Majesty's playability, I don't know why. I think it's just maybe the shape. Just because the neck profiles aren't that dissimilar, you know?
Is the JP not a gloss neck and the Majesty or satin?
Depends on when you get.
Alright, they're different. I didn't know that. I thought they were all the same. So
No, because like the JP15's got a gun oil finish neck.
Right, yes,
The JP13's got a painted neck. The JP60s have got unpainted necks. The JP 2015's got it's got a gun oil finish neck as well. Then to be fair, the Majesty doesn't have just gun oil finishes, but it does have satin and gloss depending on what model you get. Like for instance, the Monarchy series is all gloss, but the original series is like the white one, the blue one, the red one, and with the spade kind of look on it, with the carbon fibre, mostly kind of satin. So
I've never heard it being called like a spade before.
Oh, it's really?
Yeah, I've never heard them calling it, like anyone calling it like the spade look.
It is the spade look.
It's a
It
shield.
looks like a spade. I know it's a shield.
It's the ball shield.
I know it's the shield.
It's not a spade.
But it looks like a spade, right? So see when you look at it, right? You've got a full ebony neck coming all the way down that's black,
Yeah.
and then you've got the spade, the head of the spade. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it, but it does, like, you can't deny it looks like a spade. It's the same way where you can't deny that a Kemper looks like a toaster.
It does actually look like a toaster.
So
A really high-tech blingy.
Aye.
Do you know what a Kemper's if Beats made a toaster?
if Pete's made a toaster,
Toast by Dr. Trey. That's what I'd think. So diesel, just when you were mentioning the diesel. So
okay, no, let's go to PV first. Let's go to PV
alright,
first.
PV is what we're talking about.
Let's go to PV first. Let's talk about the.
So I took my custom Harrison, which I'll show pictures of just so people understand what it is.
It's custom guitars.
Harris Custom Guitars, yep. Daniel is the man, and that's the second time on camera we've said that.
Yeah,
But
on the same road.
exact same part as well, which is incredible. Like Daniel with me was absolutely like, I don't even know how to describe it. He was absolutely perfect. Like everything was just like if I had the money I would get another one again right now, because it was just bang on. But bringing that in to the same place that we met him the last time, because that was the first time we had met him as well, right?
2015 was the first time we met him. I get told about to go check him out by a mate. My mate had heard that he was making guitars because he was from the same area, and told me to go check him out at the guitar show. So we did.
My mind.
And
But BB went there with Harris.
Yep.
And the Invective, I was choking for a show with that.
Yep. We had to wait a while.
And then when we did get there, it was the whole noise thing was off, so we had to go back.
Yep.
And then we went in and we plugged it in, and we both looked at each other and were like, "Well, this is shit.
Yeah. Like
Something's wrong in that amp." Don't know if it was the settings. We managed to clean it up because we played a bit with the boost and then some of the EQ, and it did clear up. But right next to it was a 6505 Plus.
Yeah.
And a 6505 MH.
Yep.
And as soon as we plugged it into that, we were like, what the hell is wrong with that other amp? Because that thing was just like, yep, that's an amp. And that works. It sounded amazing.
I think the thing for me with the Invective, right, was you plugged it in, right, and you said it straight away. You said it sounds processed.
It does. It sounded like
right, and that's the perfect way to sum up, because with the boost especially, when you turned was it the pre-gain up on the boost or something? I can't remember.
So there was
the bottom knob.
Yeah, there was a volume for the boost and then a tone.
And
so I'm assuming it's just a clean boost. But whatever the hell that was doing, it wasn't even compression. It was just like
it was squishing it.
It was squishing it to oblivion. It was really, really bad.
I didn't. Again, we didn't play the 6505 Plus and the Invective through the same cab, right?
Which is a bit unfair, but
it sounded. Basically, there was no way that it should be double the price, other than the fact that it has extra features. But the boost, in my opinion, made it worse.
Yep.
The 9-volt output on the backs, just copy and driftwood, which is fine. But we all know that was copy and driftwood.
It's a handy feature, to be fair.
But it's fine because, Misha got a Driftwood, and then next thing you know, he's Invictive amp.
Makes
It's got
sense.
the same features on it. So you've got the noise gate, the drive, and the 9-volt boost.
Although the difference with the Driftwood is you actually had a tube screamer circuit.
Aye,
Whereas this one, I don't know if we were just working it wrong or something, but it felt like it was just a volume.
No, because we tried it twice. Like, we turned it off, right, and it sounded better with it off.
Yeah.
And then we set everything back at 12. Didn't work, and then we just tweaked it, and it didn't sound right at all with it on. So, with it off, it sounded like a half decent amp. It didn't.
Which is embarrassing for £1,800 or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's in the same kind of price range as maybe not a brand new Mesa, but I could go out and buy like a diesel for that a second-hand diesel, like I think an Ubershaw or something like that, something really high again in boutique.
I would go out and buy something actually sticking even in the PV line. I would actually go and buy the is it the JSX2 or whatever, it's the one that we tried last time.
Oh, the 333. It was a 333 we tried last time, the second one.
No, 333 is the Bugero, I think it.
Oh, right.
Because it was
the equivalent of that then.
Was it Triple X2 it was?
Aye, Triple X2.
I would buy that because I think that was about £1,400, and that thing was absolutely phenomenal.
Aye.
And it's like, you've got 3 channels, same as that. You've got master volume, same as that. You've got, I think there's a noise gate on it as well, same as that. I think it's the same balance.
The only thing it doesn't have is a 9-volt out.
Yeah, but you've got an
MIDI capability.
Oh, right enough, yeah, and that crazy foot switch that was like a bloody Helix on its own. But that amp was phenomenal. So either there's something wrong with the speaker, or we're clearly idiots for working it wrong. But the fact that you can jump,
I don't think so.
The 6505, as soon as we plugged that in, it was like, whoa, hello.
Exactly, like that was the thing. We literally just turned it on, and it worked. That was it. I was happy with it. Like,
and even the volume as well. Like the channel volume is almost maxed on the Invictive, and then the master volume was at 3. But as soon as you jumped on the 6505,
like you couldn't get past 1.
Yeah, because it's not got a master. It's just the post volume. But it was like 1 was like, oh Christ, we're gonna get shut in. It was something wrong with that. So I was a bit disappointed. I was really upset with that.
I'll be honest. I tried it last year and I was underwhelmed last year again. And to be honest, I didn't have too much time with it last year.
Did you try it with one of your guitars?
I did not.
So that makes it even worse. Because we tried it with mine.
Aye, exactly.
So
I did. And to be fair, like yours is set up in drop A, like Silver String drop A, perfect for that amp,
that style. Especially considering it's Misha that's done it. So,
but it was literally like, nah, wouldn't buy it. I would honestly just go out and spend £600 on a second hand 6505 plus or 6534 plus if I was going that way. Even better, just get a 50 watt 5153.
Oh yeah, brand new.
Yeah,
that's
like, just do that, and you've got better amps in a lot of them. If you get the new ones, then you've got the double volume knob, which was always the issue, which I had which was, see, when you switch between the rhythm and the lead channel, or the channel 2, channel 3, they shared the same, or was it channel 2 and channel 1?
It's channel 1 and 2, so it was...
channel 1 and 2, the clean and the rhythm.
Clean and the blue channel or whatever it was.
They share the same volume knob, but now they don't, they've got the double bot, so...
That makes a big difference.
And now they've got an EL34 version as well.
Well, I'd be keen to try that.
So, I would honestly, I wouldn't bother with Invictive. That's personally no point. Victory also sounded great.
Never got a chance to try it though.
Yeah,
which was a shame.
Aye.
That Les Paul that he was plugged into that one.
The Eastwood guitars out.
Oh man, like, I've got a picture. I don't know what the model of the amp was.
It was the V140.
Is that what it was?
Whatever that is. The V140, 100%.
The green one?
Yeah.
So that thing sounded phenomenal.
Aye. It was Chris something the guy who was playing through it, I can't remember the guy's name though. Chris something.
To see if we can find it. Because that just...
Yeah, but that guitar sounded ace through that.
There's just no need for pedals.
That straight in, no noise gate, no pedals, no overdrive, nothing. It just sounded amazing. Like, it's obviously the playing helps sometimes with that thick kind of stuff, but
do you know what it was? It was the snakeskin boots.
Was it the snakeskin boots he was wearing?
Snakeskin boots. And the wee cowboy flick with the leg, that was...
that's it.
That named it. That's what we're doing wrong. Especially what I'm doing wrong. See, next time you try and play a Jeff Loomis song, get snakeskin boots.
Snakeskin boot?
Yeah. And a wig. And move to Sweden.
Call myself Ola.
Oh, we need to watch that video actually. Just on that by the way. Just the FAQ.
I just tape it there.
Just stick it right on. Other amp, diesel.
Yeah, let's go on to the diesel VH4 then. Right,
I don't think it was just the diesel that made that special.
Nah, right, so we'll talk about diesel first, then we'll go on to the other bit. Diesel weren't there officially, but they had a few amps there with a certain brand that we'll go into in a minute, which they know they've always been there with them, and got to play through the VH4, mainly channel 3. I didn't really bother with anything else because it sounded that good.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to tweak it. So my mate Johnny Brooks, I'll tag him, was at the stand, and he set it up for us and gave us a guitar and let us play through it, and oh my god, it sounded amazing.
Just the low end of that thing was able to pump it. Now bear in mind that, like we were saying earlier, the volume in that place was just obscene.
Yeah.
But that thing still, you were like, my god, my chest is bursting here, because it was so good.
Yeah, it just sounded awesome, like properly good. Like there was one in I don't know if it's still there. There was one that strung out guitars in Glasgow like, for £1,600 the other day. Well, the other week, last weekend. Last weekend. Like I just like, oh, okay, I'll not try it. Because if I tried it, I might have liked it.
Yeah.
Not that I could have done anything about it, but I might have liked it. You know?
That's what credit cards are for.
No. Get rid of them for that reason. But yeah, the VH4, my god, that amp is something else. I'm surprised that was the only diesel amp that was there. I've tried the Hagen before. The Hagen was unbelievable last time I played it. And obviously, I think the Hagen is the updated VH4. That's what it was made for.
Alright.
To be a more modern VH4.
That's cool.
Well, I'm sure I watched a video with I can't say the guy's name, Peter Stoffer and Peter Diesel, and they spoke about that and how the Hagen is a more up-to-date VH4, but the VH4 just got something to it, you know what I mean? Like, I can't even, apparently Metallica played through this particular
I think
specific
Airfield
amp
still
live.
uses it. You can get it in stereo as well. You got a VH4X, which is really good. I don't know how that works until it's
Don't know.
just another
But he said that they would sell that one there for £4,000 because it had been used by Metallica, it had been used by someone else, I think they said as well. I can't remember. I stopped listening. It's just,
that's
you know what I mean? That's a specifically special amp, that one.
£1,000 a channel is impressive.
It is, aye.
That literally is what you're paying for, £1,000 a channel. Or £100 for the clean, and then the rest is £3,900 for the gain.
Aye, pretty much.
That's insane.
But it can do everything that amp, man. It's just got that diesel sound though to it, you know. But again, we were straight into the amp.
Pedals, electric cable.
Just cable, guitar, cable, amp. That's it.
And what guitar was it? It was
Okay.
I think that's why it sounded so good.
Yeah. So we're playing through a Blind Machine. Firstly, we were 2 seconds. Let me get this right. I think. No, I'll not do that. It was the V1. That's it. The V1. So it's V1s for 6. The new Blind Machine V1. So it's a new headless model that Doug is currently developing. So they had 3 of them there, and you'll see some photos of it. I got some photos of us with them. They played phenomenally. one, he made the prototype essentially. That played really well, sounded awesome. Then they gave us the latest one.
So obviously Maple Neck.
Yeah, the latest one they had made, and holy shit,
that was a nice guitar.
Wow, like it just sang. Like I don't know how to put it any other way. Like they resonate like no other.
It's like, not even the resonating, it's just
like you feel it.
It's a really weird description. Resonate, you would think we'd feel that just the guitar tone going through it, but it's almost as if the strings are like inside the guitar.
Aye.
I don't know how to describe that. It's just really. I know they technically are at some points, but it's proper sustain.
Yeah, it's like the whole body vibrates with the strings. It's weird. It's mental how it's achieved.
So for that's quite rare by the time.
Aye, like that's why I was kind of like, right, okay, fair enough. Like they're really good guitars, but the price tag's mental. But we'll not go there.
Like everybody, to be fair, realises the price of Black Machines are just.
The price tag is hype.
Yeah,
but they do sound amazing. You cannot take that away from them. Like they do sound awesome. So we also got a chance to try one of Doug's personal guitars, which was the B2. 5,000-year-old bog oak top on it.
Yeah.
You know, the black one, kind of famous B2 kind of look. Like Pin from 6th Scotland as well.
Do you know what's weird? Like, see, playing that guitar. See,
I much prefer the latest Headless.
It feels like a good guitar, but see, actually getting your hands on them, I can kind of see where Black Machine is just mostly just all hype. Because I think when they first came out, they were like, man, these are great customs. But when you've got so many companies like, well, not even customs, but you've got like the Mayonnaise stuff, Skerverson, then you've got your O'Hara's, that's obviously there. I would, and I'm not saying that just because it's mine, but I would genuinely take my Harris over the B2 for a plain, like, for an investment where I can sell it and make an absolute fortune. The Black Machine, without even questioning it. But to actually play, like, I would take the Harris over any of them. And in some way, I would maybe take the ESP as well.
What, your ESP?
Yeah, the purple one. Well, technically yours, but
that's yours.
it's shared experience.
Yes. I bought it. He now owns it.
Yeah.
Guess what happened? I sold it. Regret.
You still get to play it though.
I know.
It's not like it's far away. But I would, like, in all honest opinion, I would probably think that. Don't get me wrong, the Headless ones were on another level, but that B2 is just.
Yeah,
it was a good guitar, but nothing outstanding in my eyes. Folk will hate me for saying that.
That's fine, mate. Like, to be honest, like, I think you would say that B2 is probably worth about 25 grand or something like that, $25,000, whatever. Like, but you can buy one of those Headless ones for like 6 to 9 or something. Maybe 10 or something, I don't know.
Also speaks volumes for the Headless one as well, with the fact that Doug prefers it to the B2.
Yeah, Doug, like 100% just says, like, hands down, much prefers these new Headless. Obviously, I think he would, like, people could say that he would say that to try and sell, but he was genuine with it. Like,
he doesn't need to, because it's a Black Machine on it, folk are like buying that.
Yeah.
So why sell something that's not needing to be sold?
Yeah, exactly. He's tried this new Headless one, and it's phenomenal. Like, I've played the B2 before. Like, not that B2. I played the Quality Top B2 before. I wasn't too bothered by it. Again, like the B2 that I played today.
Yeah.
Again, they're great guitars. Like, but they are. I say I'm not too bothered by it. Like, you know, you put the weight that way, you can tell it's a good guitar, but would you buy it for yourself? Probably not.
Yeah, same.
with the headless ones, I would definitely buy one. But again, price. Price. I would buy one of those headless ones just because it felt amazing, but I don't think I could justify that amount of money.
If you had a limited budget, it's probably the one you would go to. If you
out of the Black Machine range, 100% go for that headless now. Obviously, not many people have played this headless.
Yeah, true. It's like a new one.
It's literally like new, brand new. I don't know if anybody has, if this was the first show. I don't know, because I know that wasn't at NAMM. So.
Well, considering there's only 3 of them, I don't know if it's maybe just they are literally the only 3 that's.
Well, that is it. That's literally there is only 3.
Right. Okay. Well, to be fair, there's probably only about 20 B2s in existence.
Aye. He did say that he was still prototyping. He wants to get the wood combination right. He's still working out in how he wants to do it. Like, because the construction between the 3 of them were slightly different. Each one, the neck profile was more different from the first to the last.
I'm really glad that you said that, because it was mentioned that they don't actually have a profile, they're just whatever Doug feels
is right for the guitar.
It's gonna, do you know that I like that, to the fact that he's making a guitar to be the best it can be. But what if you've got your mind set by playing one and then you go and say, right, okay, I might buy one, and you get it and it's completely different from what you expect?
I never thought about that.
That would worry me a wee bit, because it's fair enough one-off customs, but if it's literally,
I'm sure you like when he says that, he just kind of, I might just maybe be for prototype kind of stuff. Maybe like, I highly doubt he would do that. If you asked for like, oh, say I played this and it felt like this, and you explained that, I'm sure it would make it.
I'd like to think so for that amount of money.
Well, I don't actually know how much it was. Like,
say it was £5 grand, just for example.
There was figures flung everywhere.
Yeah, I don't want to pay £5 grand to get a banana.
At the same time, like the first one he built was actually quite a slab neck. Like it was like, I say slab neck, it was like really flat at the back and quite thick. So it was literally like playing a bit of timber.
It's kind of like the top end.
It locked. It's like kind of like the Strandberg kind of thing.
That's what we said. It's like the top end of the Strandberg would run all the way to the neck, rather than that. Is it endure neck or whatever it is they call it?
Yeah, so just like a flat basically a straight version of the endure neck, which would, to be fair, it worked. It's great. It felt comfortable. It's just again, like as you say, Doug, just must try experimenting with things, which is awesome. It's good he was quite willing to talk to us as well.
Which is unusual, because the last time that I was there, when I was at that London Guitars booth, it was literally like he was hiding in a corner, and there was people that just wouldn't leave him alone. But he was like, oh no, sorry, like we'll try this amp next. It's just that two rock that was sitting there. If the diesel goes on, you won't hear the two rock. I actually thought it was the opposite way about, to be honest, because that two rock was absolutely bloody definite, and it was so clean as well. It was like, Jesus.
So the headroom on it was up.
I was like, there goes my eyebrows. So, ouch.
Aye, that's fair enough. But they did. I'm quite happy that we spent some time there though, because it was good chatting to the guys again. Johnny, hand up to Johnny for letting us sit and have a chat and stuff like that. Doug was very accommodating as well. We tried the new B6 Plus One, which is essentially a B7 but made by Feeling Guitars. Great guitar. Not a Black Machine.
So can I chip in my opinion?
I'm going to just be honest. There's a distinct difference, and people will try and there is a difference, and I hate jumping on that hype train.
So I'm going to jump in with my opinion. Would I hell pay £2 for that? Nah. I would take half that number maybe, but it just feels
I'd
like
pay £1,500 max for that.
Clearly you're a lot less frugal with money than me, but I would go 1k for
think about the time, and they're still handcrafted guitars, you know.
Yeah, but
it's so basic, and it just doesn't touch the Black Machine. Like, it really doesn't. Like, in terms of resonance, it just didn't sit. It just didn't, like, you didn't feel the guitar when you're playing it. Like, I've not experienced that since really Harris. There's only a few guitars that have done that. Harris, Parker, and Black Machine.
Yeah, that's the 3 I would probably say.
That's the three guitars that really resonate.
You could say that I'm biased, but I would still say that Harris is up there because that.
All you do is go back to the original video of us 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and well, I'll say that's before you bought one. So
Like, that was absolutely unreal, and this one of
Yeah.
mine is just again biased completely because I've got one now. But no, that like when you played that this morning when we were.
aye, I seen it for the first time this morning, and the first thing is, like, as soon as you play it,
It's
like,
just-
you can play it like a semi-acoustic. It's really
I
loud.
really wish I took a video of us playing it when we were at the back of the car actually, because that would have been a great example. Or maybe
Aye.
actually like insert a wee clip just of me playing it at home, just so you can understand what we're meaning by it being so acoustically loud.
Yeah,
Because it is, like, it's insane. The B2 was like that.
yeah, it was
but
like that, but
the
not as loud.
headless, the
But
headless was just
really.
like, whoa. And then your Parker, but I think Parker's a kind of weird one because their design's totally different.
Aye, the Parker is, I think, due to the construction and of the fact that it is kind of essentially it becomes one piece. You know, like you see, the neck is fingered in a Parker, and then it's coated in with a carbon fibre composite, and becomes essentially one big piece. So
It's an engineered guitar rather than a crafty guitar, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're,
So-
they're really, really top end stuff.
the Parkers are like, they're kind of a different breed when it comes to stuff like that, and then everything's mounted straight to the body. So including the pickups are literally on the body. Like so, I think they're a different breed there. But yeah, like in terms of like crafted guitars, then we'll say crafted rather than engineered.
Yep.
Only two guitars have felt like that to me, and obviously I love my Mayonnaise to bits, but it doesn't resonate anywhere near as much as a Harris and the Black Machine goes. And that's, I just want to, again, non-biased shout out to the fact that one of the best known guitar brands in the world in terms of like quality is Black Machine, right?
Yeah.
Right, and everybody raves about them, everybody wants one, all that carry on. And there's a small builder in the UK that I think can make a guitar as good as that easily.
I suppose. That's
So maybe not easily, maybe I was taking words in the mouse, but you know what I mean? Like, he's able to do it because like the 5 guitars that I've played now that are Harris guitars, 4 at the show and then yours,
Mine, so yeah, we've got
have all had the same characteristics to it.
the only one that didn't was a Cobra, but I think that was
Oh, the Strat one?
no. So the R30, was it the R32 or whatever I think that was called, the Strat that was that was green because it had been battered that much.
Yeah.
That was different. That was because that was like that thick.
Yeah,
But,
like the guy who ordered that, honestly, like the neck was about like that size.
That was a monster.
And it was
guitar.
like playing, like you'd need to do that to play the guitar.
He must be a big guy there.
Aye.
He's actually got the Abraxas 6 that we demoed.
Is he still?
That's his guitar.
Oh right, is it? Did you buy it? Yeah.
Unless I'm wrong, sorry Daniel, but I think he's got that as well. Because I actually messaged him asking if he keeps tabs on where guitars are.
Alright.
But that's only because of that bloody.
So Daniel's getting none left then?
I don't think he has, no. I think mine's the last one for the next foreseeable. But mine is completely unique with the fact that it's not actually a model that he was making.
Yeah,
It was designed together.
Yeah.
Whereas rather than so much, this is the kind of model. Like the Abraxas was a series. I say the Cobra, I don't know if it's called the Cobra. It was the kind of super strat one that we played, the purple one. It had the Cobras in it. That was the other one I was talking about. It didn't resonate the same. I'll show you pictures of it.
I can't remember. So wait a minute, so I've played 4 guitars and I thought they'd all... they are. Anyway, long story short, Black Machines are fucking awesome. Are they worth it? Probably not.
Yeah.
But they're still great guitars.
And
really
then
good
also,
guitars.
on a side note, what did it cause you to do?
Oh shit.
Right, so
Right, so apparently Doug's got the pickups in all these new guitars as well. They're made by Oil City. They've got the Blackbird. And Doug spec'd them and asked for these pickups, and I went bought one. So
it was a case of, oh holy shit, this guitar sounds good, what's in this? Okay, that's good, like where can I get one? Oh, just at that booth there. Alright, I'm going, thanks, bye. That was pretty much it.
Aye. Oh, that guy's sped up now. That's annoying. Sorry. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know that way. Like, something just clicks, and I heard the harmonics, the pickup where it was just singing, like just from start to finish. Yeah, the guitar kind of helped that with like how it was resonating and stuff like that. This guy keeps speeding up and slowing down. I'm going to go mental. Going to go mental. But yeah, the way the guitar was resonating, that was good. But you could tell it was pickup.
Yeah.
And the way that guitar sounded and reacted with the pickups, it was just great. So, like, yeah, I couldn't resist it, to be honest. Like, managed to get I spoke with Johnny, both of us bought a set.
Yeah, that's a pretty damn good deal, to be honest.
We got a good deal, show deal, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that, so I'll get that in 3 weeks. Although I'll need to find something for the neck now, because it's not going to mix with the Sentient. I think the Sentient's far too high output for it.
You can always just lower it.
Yeah, I don't want it in there, to be honest. Like, I don't like it. So not anymore. It's just like, I've grew out of the Nazgul and Sentient, really, to be honest. I have grew out of them. I just don't want them in that guitar anymore.
Well, considering you were looking at that, you got that other set of pickups on the top of the pickups. Luke Harwood and then Rob Orman booth.
Yes.
I actually can't get over that. So the reason I went there is because we spotted him in the car park this morning.
Aye.
And
well, he spotted us.
Well, he's to be fair, he drove up with a big massive Jeep behind him, and he's like, oh, hey!
He's like, hello, how's it going?
Pretty much like that.
And his English accent, obviously.
He's got a good accent.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Really good accent.
Aye.
But he clocked the Harris, so I went up, let him play that, and I used to have one of those PVV type guitars that he's got. See the one that's like his Pride and Joy?
Yeah.
That black one?
Yeah.
I had one of those so long ago. It was like 2002, 2003. And I'm not joking, I had it for about 6 months. And I sold it for 65 quid. Now, at the time, I was unaware that it was a good guitar because I thought, PV was a guitar, whatever. I was thinking Hetfield, like ESP and Gibsons and all the big dogs and Ibanez. But see, after playing that today, there's not been so much regret in a long time kicked in. That guitar was insane, but it wasn't the guitar, it was the pickups. So
what did he have in it?
Right, so I cannot for the life of me remember the name. I'm going to have to check the Orman website. In fact, I'll do it now.
Insert here.
It'll be there. Basically, it's a Crunch Lab and liquefier. You're very unlike the pickups.
Yeah, I don't like them. I never have.
But
they're what?
See the problems that the Crunch Lab's got?
Yeah.
Taken away.
Right.
And the problems that the liquefier's got taken away for 30 quid. And it was absolutely amazing.
I mean, I've maybe
30 quid a pickup, and I'm not joking. I was playing this thing and I was like, granted, like Luke's rig is a pretty damn impressive Helix rig.
Yeah, he's got the Mesa cab and all that.
And it's a QSC power amp he's got as well. However, it still doesn't change the fact that guitar pickups was so damn good. So like you clicking with the
Oil City. Yeah.
Those two Orman pickups were like, oh man, like what are these? These are special. So I'm going to just quickly check it just for conversation's sake. Obviously there'll be a picture of somebody here. Up there, left, right, whatever.
Up, down, left, right. Let's do the Macarena. Fuck those.
The pickup's only been out a couple of months. And he put it in there. It's the same blade style. It's got blade style and it's got the poppies.
Yeah, so it's a bit of both.
But Jesus.
See, like there's I did hear something though about them, right? See if you the Crunch Lab, is Crunch Lab in the bridge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. The Crunch Lab, I did hear something like if you reverse them, they can sound better.
Was that not the D-Sonic? So, do you mean like swap the pickups or turn it round?
Turn them round.
So it was the D-Sonic was originally the other way, where the blade was at the opposite side. And that's actually what Petrucci done to make the D-Sonic sound better. I think it's a D-Sonic.
I don't know.
He turned it so that the blade was the other way.
Yeah.
And then obviously custom spec the Crunch Lab to make it sound like that.
Alright, okay, fair enough.
I think that's how the story went. I could have just talked an absolute...
I knew there was something about flipping it. I knew it was something about flipping it. Just as you said the blade there, I kind of went like that.
So it's the woman Loki set, which is what I was going to say. You can get a matched pair for £31.
Oh, fuck it. May as well.
Like, come on, it's like, for that it's an absolute bargain. I've tried the Iron Gear pickups, I really like them.
Yeah.
But I also kind of shot myself in the foot because I bought the wrong spec pickups for the guitar I was putting in. I bought a bloody blues pickup before you realise. And I was like, this isn't that great, but that was my fault. But this thing is just...
See?
Yeah.
I always kind of miss Warman. I don't mean it. And obviously I know, like, uses them and has done for years now.
And his tone is insane.
And his is great. Like, his is great. And I just always seem to overlook them. And I never know why. I don't have a good reason. You know that? I've never had a good reason.
I'm a gear snob and I'll admit it, but there's the odd things that come up that's just like, yeah, these have got it. Those are on my radar now.
Yeah, well,
like, I'm really considering thinking about switching some pickup and some guitar in
to be honest, at 30 quid, what have you got to lose?
Nothing.
Like really nothing. You've got fuck all. Like you can sit at that. Like you can sit them in a lesser guitar. You know, and just say, right, okay, how does this improve this guitar?
It's one coil of a JB.
Do you fart?
I didn't know, so thanks for that. You're the one that had the protein shakes earlier.
I never farted. Fucking humming.
Oh, it's no great.
Woo!
Can I get that blocked? Where's your fucking air recycling?
Turn them off.
Oh,
fucking hell.
That sounds like...
That smells like shit.
It's not bad I'm saying sounds like instead it smells like. My brain is just went, no.
My brain is melting.
Are you sure it's not you with your protein
I'm
fat
fucking sure.
And your bloody curry that you had earlier on?
Oh man. No, 100% sure. I would admit it and I would laugh at it. That's not funny.
No, it's not me. I'm proud of that because
that is impressive. Like, that is impressively fucking bad.
That's a ring clearer, that.
That is well, if I could get out of this car right now, I would.
I want to open my window, but it's obviously outside, so it's like, oh. Anyway, we'll try moving on because this is strong. But no, the Warmans are definitely on my radar, so I'm like, and I need to do a bit of research into that because those are definitely picked up for me, and I feel really bad for, like you're saying, about overlooking stuff.
Yeah, like
when you see these booths that you're kind of like, I'm not sure about, but it is true what they say. Like, you really need to try stuff out before you actually figure out like that's right.
Aye, well, that's the thing though. Like, you do go to these booths though sometimes, in like the only good pickup booth that I saw with, other than Luke's guitar, right, with guitars there with many different types of pickup in it. Guess what?
Bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle.
Yeah, that's a
only one with multiple guitars with multiple pickups, right? And aye, like,
it makes no sense to have a booth that's selling pickups or products
if you don't put it in a guitar.
Nothing on it. You can look at anything you want. Because I could go buy some bobbins on eBay and
wind some fucking thread round it, never mind copper, and sell it.
Get some fucking like dental floss and just round it. Put some tape in it. Well, 60 quid.
It really is hard to sell a pickup if you don't have a guitar equipped with that pickup in it to try.
Also,
yes, the guitar can colour this out, maybe,
but every guitar's going to do that anyway.
Yeah. So
we'll not get into that debate because that's another topic. But no, that was impressive. It's also quite difficult because a pickup's quite a personal thing.
Yep.
And unless it's in the guitar that you're wanting it as well, it doesn't work. And I think that's why I like that V-Type, because the last playing that I was like, oh, I made a big mistake selling this because that guitar was, that was supreme.
Aye, well, like,
cheers to Luke for that actually, because he was a really concerned guy like that.
I never got a chance to speak with Luke as much as I thought I would. I don't really got a chance to speak to anybody as much as I thought I would, to be honest.
You were getting your steps up.
Aye, I was doing the rounds.
I done almost 7,500 steps.
7,500? I'm nearly 12. Aye.
That sounds about right.
So what did I do? Oh right, so while we're talking about pickups, may as well talk about bare knuckle.
Yep.
I had a look at some of the pickups. I only tried one guitar with pickups in it, which was the Relish guitar. Fucking hell, that thing is cool. I don't know if you can see us, by the way, but I'm going to turn this on now. Relish guitar, that was great. The back came off of it and you could switch the pickups by just pressing a button.
Wow.
Did you not see?
I've never seen that.
Oh mate, literally, the pickup, you put the pickups in a housing, right?
Right, okay.
And the housing fits into the back of the guitar. Right, so see,
you can swap it out? Like
so you swap the whole pickup out,
Oh man, why have I never thought of that as an idea?
and basically see the whole back of the guitar is like the magnetic thing in yours.
Oh man,
So the whole back of the guitar comes off, so you can access the full thing.
that's a stroke of genius.
And
I never even seen that.
The Relish guitar, oh my god, I didn't know about it. I only get given it by Kyle Stacey, hello. Said go check it out, and I was like, you what? What do you mean you can just change the pickups on the fly? And literally started playing it, the guy goes like, right, okay, so in there now you've got a low output bluesy pickup.
Yeah.
So play some bluesy stuff. Yeah. He goes, right, turn the guitar around. So I turned the guitar around on my lap, literally, just took the back off the guitar, unclipped the pickup, put a high gain output pickup, boom, straight in. Put the back on, that was it. As much time as I've said to explain that, to change pickups.
That's... Why have I never seen this? Because that's right up my street.
You know what I mean? Like,
I would change that when I change my fucking socks.
it's because it's wired into the wee housing.
That's even better.
You know what I mean? So it's wired into the housing so that the housing clips in.
Oh wait, is that the one that's got like the two jacks? It's like it's almost like two jacks that you can plug in and it just like
Type in Relish guitars.
I think I've seen a video of this.
They're weird shapes, mind you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure about the shape. I'll be honest, I'm not sure about the shape. It's a full aluminium body. It's got some wood on the top, but really everything's mounted to the aluminium, so it is, and it's got a maple neck, I think it had.
Are we turning off your bike?
Aye.
Because this is...
Aye.
So I've seen this.
So
yeah.
it's wizardry. It's great. I was like, oh
Yeah,
my
I've seen
god,
that.
that's awesome. So, aye. I hate when they do this. Hate when it does this.
At least you now know that you've got to pick up because you went for the Royal City instead of the bare knuckles.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. So I got a really good deal on the Oil City pickups, which was basically not quite half price, but like 60% of the price of a Holy Diver.
That's pretty damn impressive.
So, and the pickup sounded amazing. So I've got absolutely no regrets on that whatsoever. Worst thing comes to us, I can sell it.
That's true, actually.
And again, it's a pickup that I really like. I really liked it, and all the guitars. The guitars are tried in my Black Machine. So again, hard to judge because even their Oil City pickups, they only had the pickups, no guitar, not even a guitar, not even a guitar, just the pickups.
I think they're maybe relying on Black Machine.
Yeah, possibly. But the thing is, like, you had to ask what pickups were in it for Black Machine. So Black Machine weren't purposely like promoting them.
I also got a bit confused as well when you asked him, I'm not really sure what was in it. Or was that for the bare knuckles? Because it was one that...
No, that was in the feline one.
Oh, right, okay.
Because obviously you never made it.
That doesn't make sense.
But the headless ones had a bare knuckle Rebel. No. Was that a mule? Was it a mule? It was a mule. I think it was a mule. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong.
It's got a low output pickup for
in the neck. Then 59 Strat, one in the middle.
It's weird.
And then the thingy. What's it called? The Oil City one in the bridge, which was fucking awesome.
Well, you've got one.
I know.
So, I'm guessing I'll be wiring it in there.
Ah, you will be.
I'll be wiring it in that. Sounds a bit big.
You might need to figure out the CTS pot in that mayonnaise, but
I'll try. See what I can do. Right.
I'm just going to the Ivor's budget.
We're going to be buying a new guitar.
Not buying.
Oh, sorry, trading for a guitar.
Trading difference. I'm just going to go and park here.
Yep. What we'll do is we'll wrap up for a wee quick break and then we'll come back in.
So just done a wee trade there. Good guy from Wales, can't remember his name. That's a bad thing. Why should I should really remember, but I'm not checking my phone because I'm driving. Right. So, done a little trade there. That was good, and we are now just heading back onto the M6 to head up the road. Woohoo!
Scotland!
Let's get to Scotland!
Scotland!
We need to get there soon.
The home of plastic straws.
Oh, plastic straws. Beautiful. Oh, it's finished already.
It's because you were hungry.
Do not fret, I have a milkshake. Yes. So back to the chat. Well, we finished pretty much on. Was it Black Machine or?
I have no idea.
What pickups? Bare knuckle.
Oh yeah. It was a while ago. Warming, stuff like that.
Yeah. So we're on pickups, and then I think probably the next thing we should go talk about, because of what happened, is we didn't realise there was an upstairs to the guitar show.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Fucking mental.
To be fair, it was good to see the acoustic section up there. Because the volume that would never let anyone done.
Yeah.
But speaking of upstairs, Ormsby.
Aye.
That was a big disappointment because I got really excited when I seen the booth. The name on it. And obviously I thought there'd be a lot more than just literally 2 guitars. You said 3.
There was 3. A guy had one on, he's playing one.
Yeah. That was really
It
disappointing.
was the Hype Machine and the Headless one. I can't remember anymore.
I don't know the Ormsby stuff, but I really want to try it. However, if you're demoing guitars, having a big sign on it that says "Please do not touch," you can't really do anything with that.
Did it have it? Do not touch on it?
Yeah, so see the one with the hammerhead kind of cut out?
Yeah.
It literally had "Please do not touch." So it's kind of pointless having a booth there to kind of demo your stuff. You can't use it. Like,
I didn't see that. I was too busy concentrating on what I
makes
got.
no sense.
Aye, but fuck those. Like, to be honest, Ormsby, fuck, they've never really bothered me. Like, I don't know, never really bothered me at all. Played 2 now, both of them, and kinda, yeah, they're good guitars, but just not my cup of tea. Like the fan fret and the kinda, well, it's kinda an aggressive fan fret as well. It's not just.
It's quite subtle. It's a big beast.
It's not a wee one. Like the Strandbell's quite small. I think. I think that's like an inch difference, whereas it's like an inch and a half. I think on the Ormsby, which is just a bit much, you know.
27 to 25, I think it was, which was really
Was it 25?
Yeah, I don't think it was 25 and a half.
Alright, okay.
It was 2 inch, which is.
Aye, it was
Makes all the
just
difference.
Makes too much of a difference, but to play, I think, like, yeah, something like you say that it doesn't make a difference, but it does once you get past a certain level.
Yeah.
I think, like,
Especially when your hands like angling the
Yeah.
wrong way. It's parallel with the fretboard, that's the problem.
yeah, it's the riffs up at the top. Like when you start to go down the frets, you start like going like that, you know, like, nah, fuck that. Maybe it's just me being bad at playing, but
That makes sense. My hands are tiny as it is, so trying to stretch at an angle for me is just, that's a nightmare. I've got notes here for Fishman. Did you see it?
Yeah, to be honest, the Fishman thing was mostly just to do with they had little acoustic amps and acoustic pickups, but again, like most pickup brands there, they had the pickups in nice lovely boxes, not in any guitars. Fucking useless, man. Like,
Pretty pointless. I'm just
how
thinking that.
are you meant to try out, like, how are you meant to know you want to buy a pickup if you can't try it out in something? Like, this just boggles me. Maybe we're missing a trick here, right, in designing something where you can try pickups in. Oh, wait a minute, there's a Relish guitar does it, so why don't we just get one of them? Do you know what I mean? Like, every pickup manufacturer could literally just buy one of them, right?
And have that guitar for all the
And have that guitar for all the thingies, all the demos. That way, you can determine how good the pickup actually is.
It would become a good standard as well.
Yeah,
Because
like,
if every company uses that same guitar, then you would know it sounds.
Well, how it sounds, yeah.
Compared to another pickup.
But
We might be on an idea.
you might be onto an idea, but then you're also into the whole, well, but the tone would affect how the guitar sounds.
Blah de blah, yes, we know it does. We just do
Yeah.
And this is good bringing it back to the whole point of this topic. Changing the pickups of the guitar. If you'd only have a system that done that in every guitar, you could find if that Nazgul was actually shit or not.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But yeah, having Fishman, like I say, on my list, a little organised list. I didn't know you want to talk about them because there was nothing there. Rave. Did you see a Rave arm?
I did not see a Rave arm.
There we go.
Not one. I was looking for it. I saw a pedal in someone's booth.
I never seen it.
But no, I saw the G3 pedal.
Right. That must.
I didn't see a rev generator.
That doesn't
I
count.
didn't see anything to do with rev other than a pedal at someone's booth, and that's not a rev booth.
You look forward to it as well.
I was looking to see the generator, but I never seen it. We had a right good look around, unless I blatantly missed it, but I doubt it.
Both must have then.
Aye.
So that's that. That's scored off. Let's talk about them. ESP.
It was mostly. You say ESP. It's not ESP booth. It was an LTD booth.
A couple of ESPs.
With one ESP. I had more ESPs in my car than you had in Finland.
That is scarily accurate. Yep. And you only had one.
I had one.
Framus. Oh, the Framus booth was quite cool. Although
It was mostly Warwick.
There was two Framus guitars, but that one did look quite smart.
Yeah, it really did. It was like $3,000 show price or something like that, but it was maybe like $4.
They're German, aren't they?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I absolutely. I love the way the Devin Townsend one looks. But we never saw that, by the way. Just
I don't think you can buy that.
No, you can't.
Can you?
Yeah, fucking $10,000.
But the one with all the singing, dancing LEDs.
The LEDs and all that.
Right, okay, fair enough.
You can order them. You need to especially order them though. They don't just make them. So
See why?
you can choose your colour and all that. I've went on their website and went, no.
Bye.
I love it though, like, I think it looks great. I wish they, do you know what, like, with things like that, I reckon they're missing a trick with that guitar. Like, make an affordable version of it. It doesn't look that extravagant that you couldn't do that.
Affordable version.
Affordable?
Oh, affordable. I thought you said foldable.
Affordable one?
I was like, hey, why would you want to fold a guitar?
Just put a hinge on the neck, mate.
It's not a fucking iron board. Affordable. Right,
Affordable.
okay, yeah. I got so confused there.
Like, it's not a crazy shape. I say affordable, I mean not 10 grand, you know what I mean? Like, it's simple, like, all it is a solid colour with a maple bit in the middle, a few different shapes on the paint, right? Yeah, the paint job will probably be expensive. In terms of the actual LEDs and stuff like that, you buy the LEDs, right?
Just have one
buy
in the one in the body, maybe.
Right, have the one in the body, but mate, you don't need to bother with the ones in the neck. And then
just make it luminally. Make it glow.
yeah,
It looks the same.
and then you just put the Devin Townsend Fishman flounces in it. Well, see the big issue.
If Kiesel can spray a guitar, custom, cheap, then surely the frame is good.
Exactly.
So that's fine. But other than that, there was no Framuses, so that was another pointless number.
Aye, yeah.
Framus and guitars, never even looked at them. So
I did. I did. To be
Although
fair.
I did notice when I was walking by,
Although the man wasn't there, I wanted to just talk to him and listen to his voice.
Ben is awesome.
Is that his name? I always forget his name.
Yeah, I do really appreciate him.
Ben is awesome.
He is a good guy.
I could listen to Ben all day.
Yeah. South African posh English is just the finest language.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's South African.
I could never put it, and it's so well spoken.
It's just the accent. I love that accent. It's not like a super pronounced one, but
Yeah.
it's still pretty good. You're still recording.
Yeah, we're good.
What numbers? So other than looking at that weird one that was made with like slats and stuff.
Yeah, so I looked at
I watched the build video with that. That was amazing. But
Is that one in the Crimson Guitars?
Oh, it's like 40 piece section or something like that.
Is it?
So he's mounting the controls sideways, and it's like a roller knob. Can you know, like on like the...
I know what you're talking about, the wee cheap guitar thing that you... Aye, I know what you're talking about, the two of them next to each other.
Ah, but it's like the Fender...
Court or something like that, was it?
The Court score, yeah, that's true. Is it a Fender Jag? I think it's a Jag that's got the roller volumes at the top. It's like that was cool the way he mounted it. It was all custom made, it was always custom made. But apart from that, I haven't really paid attention because Crimson's not really on my radar for actually getting a guitar.
Aye, same.
So,
to be honest, I like their videos and...
I like him.
Ben's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
But I actually shared his Parker video in the Parker group the other day. Everybody was like, thanks for posting.
That's cool.
Because of the fret change.
Alright. That's pretty smart.
Shows you how to do a fret change.
That's pretty cool.
On the Parker, and everybody in the Parker owners group was loving it. So, thank you.
There you go. Nice. But wait.
Excuse my nose again.
Who else have we got? So, Origin Effects, I never really got to see much of them, which is a shame because they were in every booth that was there. I wanted to try some of the stuff, but again, there was no amps, kind of like having pickups with no guitars. Walrus Audio, never seen any of that.
That was at the Drowski booth.
That was Taurus, was it?
Aye, same thing.
Was it? Alright.
Like one's guitar, one's bass.
Ah, right.
I think.
I did not know that, but that makes sense. Druskowski, just speaking of him.
Yeah.
Or Druskowski.
I can't say it.
I'm not very good with Polish. His stuffs came on leaps and bounds the last time we were there.
Yeah. I never played one this time, but they look better. Although, I will say that the guitars he's brought to the show are obviously a bit worn. Like they've been about.
The Draco model that I had there, I actually, slightly on topic but off topic, probably about 2-3 months ago contacted him directly actually about that guitar because it was popping up on a lot of his pages, so obviously I knew it was used because they've been using it for demos, but it's fine until you see the back, see the carving for the cut. Like, have you got any oxygen left in your lungs?
Yeah.
Jesus.
None.
The carving for the tummy cut bit was so dented. Obviously someone's had like a denim jacket with buttons or something like that because it's just scored the hell out the back here, and it's a shame because he's still asking like 2,400 quid for it.
Yeah.
But see, playing it though, that's compared to the headless one that we tried.
Yeah.
That was my first experience at the Fan Frets before that. I didn't even realise these guitars are like 3-4 steps above that.
That's good.
So he's obviously picked out all these wee finer like finishing issues.
Aye.
So just time and experience. So that's pretty cool.
To be honest, it never really bothered me, but that's just personal again.
I think I'm more into the custom thing than you are.
Aye.
I think you just like high-end guitars. I like the custom stuff.
That's true.
You never had any biscuits this time. Maybe it was handed cookies. It looks like you were.
Oh, aye, fuck
He's
you.
big guys.
Aye.
You never had that, so obviously his guitars are better quality. He's taking the bright.
He's been trying to bribe you with biscuits.
But aye, so that's that.
Go with it.
He was playing with the Harris, and he kept saying "good job." So obviously he liked it. And that was his only description, was "good job." So Daniel, you get points for another guy that.
The ESP guys liked it as well, didn't they?
So who was the other ones that really liked it? I know Luke absolutely like shredded the fuck with it. There was another guy who tried it, but I can't remember who. I'm not sure. There's quicker devices, just pedals.
Yep.
Seen some of them, that was fine. Dark Glass we never tried because we never had a bass, but there was plenty of those amps on the show.
Yeah, again, like...
You're not into bass.
I'm not really into bass, but at the same time, I'd love to get a shot at one of the limited stuff and just play about with it, but I don't really know what to play on bass.
That's just guitar, but you know.
Aye, not really. Not really.
Don't open that can of worms.
It's not though. Like I don't think it is. It's a different instrument.
Yeah. I'm quite spoiled because the Helix has got the Dark Glass B7K preamp.
I've got loads of profiles of all that stuff as well. So don't get me wrong, like
It's there if you need it.
It's there if I need it, but I would like to know, like with guitar amps, I know what certain amps should sound like. Maybe with the exception of a few, like the KSR stuff that I've been using recently, or I've never played a JP2C Plus, but I seem to love it, or an actual Mark 2C Plus. You know what I mean? I've never played one, but I seem to love the profiles of them. Like I've never played those amps, but they sound like Mesa, you know that way.
The C Plus is a really stellar amp. It does its job. It's a dry amp, but goddamn, it's sweet sounding. Triple red.
It's just that, see that the intro to like Pull Me Under, like the first big riff that comes in. That's just fucking. That sums up the Mark 2C Plus. I don't even know if he used it on that, but it just sounds like that. That's what it sounds like to me.
It sounds like it because it's got that dry sound. That was when he was using his Ibanez guitars as well. That was before he went to Music Man. Still prefer those to Music Man, but
yeah, fucking impossible, yeah.
Exactly. That's why I tried to build them. Dunlop, I went with a Strat. You got picks.
I got picks, yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, but right, you did get stuff. They done the same Dunlop booth as it was Pedal Train booth.
Oh yeah, Pedal Train's next on the list.
Yeah.
Actually, kudos to the Dunlop guys. I've got, it was the first mount Strat logs on the Harris, and I didn't have a Strat because I had it was an old DiMarzio like wheel lock one. I don't know if you've seen them, a couple on it, just the wheel. That's too thick for working on that guitar for the flush mounts. So, bought the Strat today. We tried to fit it in the car.
Yeah, couldn't get it.
Fucking failed miserably. So the guys, I'd said to them, like, can you help me with this? And they went, well, let's have a look. He pushed it through and it was like, right, that's fine. Just put your washer on it. I was like, right, that's cool. And put your retainer ring as well. And I was like, huh? What retainer ring? So mine's never came with it's almost two little clips that hold the washer in. So that's why we weren't getting it, because it's meant to squash it down.
Makes sense.
So he just gave me two for free. He literally opened up a packet of the Strat logs and was like, there you go, and I'll fit it for you as well. So fair play to them. That was actually like, definitely.
Good sportsmanship. That's what that is.
Didn't need to do that. He could have sold me a set, but it was like 2 seconds. I'll just get the clips and done. And that was good. And then the pedal tree, I've been trying for God knows how many months to try and get a Volto. I keep getting that wrong. Power supply for my pedal board that's a work in progress, and
my straw's melted inside my cup.
you went a bit flaccid there.
Fucking hell.
Mine just shriveled up like a broom. It's not very pleasant.
Paper straws are useless.
My teeth are feeling it. The pedal train Volto, whatever it is, couldn't find it anywhere, and I think I know why, because they had all the stock. All 4 of them in the country. It seems to be the only place that sells them. So I got the version 3, and I could finally get my pedal board usable, even though I'm missing a pedal because I never had power for it. So that was kind of probably the one I actually wanted to get today. That and the Strat.
To be fair, I was going down looking at pickups today. Well, we know how that ended up. So
A bargain though, absolute bargain. So the only other stuff is the usual. Marshall booth. I've got pictures of this. It's embarrassing actually. There was nothing in it. It was a massive front space with absolutely nothing there.
we've had this run before.
Yeah.
Look, they had guitars this time,
That's a fair play actually, unlike the
but
last time.
I've never seen anybody playing them.
There was no amps to play through, that's the problem.
It's all the fucking in there.
There was nothing in it. The Black Star booth was the same. There was Black Stars all set up and all
It was a
nice.
Black Star booth.
Yeah, it was next to the next top we were going with the Raver guitars.
Oh, was that a booth? I thought they were just.
No, that was their booth.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So they had all the small little like Black Star fly amp.
I thought that was like a dealer. Like, you know that way, like they come and try and sell some stuff.
No, that was actually Black Star.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Black Star, come on, because I've got the. I'm going to rant at Black Star for a second. Because I've got the new HD5s out, right? I seen this booth, it's had all the wee tiny wee baby amps and that was it.
Yep.
And they were trying to punt the Fly 3 of all things, right?
Battery powered amp.
Aye. I didn't think that was a Black Star booth, are you sure, before I go on this run?
Well, you can run.
It's like,
myself with a seatbelt.
if it is, like, I'm going on this rant.
Right,
But
wait a minute. Get a cam. Hold on. Because it's near the end, so it'll be pretty easy to find.
Alright, okay.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it was the Black Star booth.
Yeah, fucking hell, man.
Pathetic.
They had all the wee tiny baby amps, right? But they were all the combos, they had none of the new ones that they've just released. Like, fucking hell.
You see exactly what I mean.
They've got the new HD5.
Yeah.
Is it maybe there? I might have missed it, but
Nah, they've got some other combos. There's tiny Black Star, is it Black Star Studio or something they're called.
Like-
Some tweed amp that's not there, and that was it. No half stacks, no big amps, nothing.
it's, like, I know, fair enough, like, I just don't get it, Black Star. He's got new products out there, why don't he's not promoting them big time, like, to the British public, because it was heaving over the last few days, absolutely heaving. And well, right, I'm going to stop it now, right, but HD5 was one of the best Wii amps I've ever played, right? I had the 2 1x10 speakers with it,
The wee mini
stack.
The mini full stack, yeah.
Aye. And I loved that thing, that was great. Every other amp I've tried has been pish, other than the HD5. Or the HD series, right? It says HD series. Right? HD Metal series, pish. Right?
Core ID, was that the next one?
Core ID, pish.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sorry, Black Star, it's just, I've not liked any of it, right? It's just personal. Just not liked any of it. Then, now you've released the new HD5 stuff, and I never even, like, not even a sign saying it's new. Just Black Star.
There is a reason though, because to be fair, where we were at that point, we were heavily distracted by probably the show-stopping thing for us actually. How do you pronounce that? Is it Reaver Guitars or Raver Guitars? Because it's R-E-I-V-E-R.
Rivera, I thought it was.
Alan Cringen.
Rivera, I thought it was Rivera. But it's, it's
Scottish Luthier.
Scottish Luthier. I've known him for years, like, I've always had a wee joke with him. Just like every guitar show he goes to, I end up turning up. Other than NAMM last year, I missed that. I was like, oh, well, you're going to take me with you?
Did you play NAMM?
I was at NAMM last year.
I like
Arnold, like, you know, the guy, Fearless Gear Review, not Fearless Gear Reviews, Unbiased Gear Reviews.
Arnold plays guitar or whatever it is.
He got one.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I missed that.
So, well, anyway, we tried this 7-string. I really wanted to try a 7-string because it's made out of a multi-laminate top that's cut to suit, to make it look pretty basically, and work as a tone round. Referred to it earlier in the discussion.
Moving on.
And it looks great. Like, I love the headless scapula guitars that they've got, and I say the little because they are the little. But this particular one had like that kind of Audi kind of matte grey neck on it.
Yeah.
Like, it was like different colour from the body. We called it the branding position between the two of us.
Yep.
Rather than, it's not the headstock, it's the branding position. Like, so the tip of it where it says Revere Guitars or Reaver Guitars, Revere, I don't know what it is. I can't remember now. Aye, it was a great guitar, but the thing that just makes it stand out a wee bit is Alan is he's like Alan Creighton Guitars, AC Guitars is a bass brand that he has owned and made basses for countless number of years. And maybe about, I'm going to guesstimate, maybe 6-7 years ago now, he started making electric guitars. I tried these first prototypes at a local guitar show in Larkhall.
Oh, nice.
That's how it goes back. Like, those first prototypes.
Proper local.
Yeah, it was a local guitar show in Larkhall. All these years ago. Like, I brought in my Parker, he played the Parker at the time and all that.
Oh,
empty spaces. But what he's done with the guitars of late is he's added a kind of similar preamp that you have in a bass.
Usually in a bass,
You'll be able to explain a wee bit better than me. It's like a mid and a treble.
It's active EQ that you normally get. You usually get like a frequency you can control, usually the mid-range. So you get like a sweepable band that you can then boost or cut, and then you usually get an active like bass or treble boost. And this thing was different. This was a blended boost.
Yeah, it was weird, it was great.
I didn't quite understand what it actually was.
I don't understand the electrics, right? But I just remember turning the bass one, or the bass side of it, down a tad, or up a tad in the case of the bass. Yeah, so like you turned the knob down the way from the middle position. The middle position was neutral. Turned it down the way it was towards more bassier you went. The further you got down, and then I think when you went up, the more mid was added, and then the second knob was treble.
Yeah.
So
it's like it was basically it was like a shelf EQ.
Yeah.
That you can move from lower to mids back and forward.
Yeah.
And then the treble boost and cut.
Yeah. That was kind of what it was like.
Yeah, pretty much. It was really, really strange. But God, that's a game changer in guitars.
No, it's not, because that's in the Majesty.
Is it?
The game changer. That's the switching system.
Okay, no. So this is guitar changing then. Sorry, right, okay, yeah, that is a game changer. Apologies, blah blah blah.
Oh, sorry. Started to get you on a technicality.
I know, come on.
So what I done was I moved the bass. I added more bass in basically into the sound, just to give it a lead sound.
Basically.
And then started playing some lead stuff just to see what it sounded like, and honestly it was great. It had the warmth of your neck pickup, but with the attack of the bridge pickup. And then obviously it's activated by a push-pull, so you could set it like that, right? And you want to play like leads with all these harmonics but have the smoothness of your neck pickup.
That's a good show.
You know what I mean? And then all you do is pull your pot, boom, lead sound. You know what I mean? Boom, back to normal rhythm.
All in a pot that you would never use normally, just sitting there.
All just sitting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, you've still got your neck position for whatever you want that for.
It was that good. He was one of the only few places I actually took his business card.
Nice, eh?
Because that kind of.
I've spoke to him before. He asked me. We spoke about his preamp within bass guitars, which is a bit different from normal. His bass guitar one's more complicated, and I can't remember the specifics. He explained it to me once upon a time, but I can't remember.
To be fair, bass is quite a complicated instrument.
His EQ on that is mental, I'm sure, but it gives you so many tonal so much tonal versatility, can't say it. But I can't remember how that works either. That was a while ago we spoke about that. It must have been about 2015 I spoke to him about that. So it's been about 4 years, so he's probably expanded on that as well.
Probably changed it as well, to be fair.
So obviously now he's got reverb guitars as well. They're doing really well, but I think they need a wee bit more praise. I think the quality was unreal. Like not one flaw in that guitar. The action was non-existent.
Literally just basically that. It was like crazy. It was like that Music Man we played.
It was literally on the deck. Like no action, no buzz, no nothing. Just played with butter. That was it.
And for it being own branded pickups as well, considering I'm playing it through Helix, which I know quite well.
Yeah.
Hence the reason I was tweaking the patches. The patches were crap. It was comfy. It was a comfy sound.
See, that's the thing I do like about him. Is he does his own thing with everything. Like
that's what we need more of.
He's done his own thing.
Everybody.
Completely done his own thing. But like he's not went right. Okay, I need to put Fishman's in this because I want to appeal to that crowd. He's went fuck it.
This is something.
I'm a bass player. I like that. I've done this. I'm going to try that. just because.
And it really worked.
Fucking right.
It really worked.
It's great.
And like I said, I need to try and figure out in my head how like, I can actually put that in a guitar.
I don't know how I'm going to work it.
But ask I could, but I'm going to try and do it myself. I want to be that copycat. Because that really, like, that done it
You
for
should
me.
probably buy it off him. I get really high pitched here. I got really high pitched
It's
here.
just because you're excited.
I am excited, yeah. That was a really good guitar though. Like,
Yes.
like he had a few other ones there. We only had time really to try one, and I didn't want to log the booth or anything. So, but yeah, Alan's an awesome guy, and we had a good wee chat. The guitars are absolutely, in terms of quality, 10 out of 10. Can't 11 out of 10 if that's a thing.
Well, 10 out of 10 for the guitar, you need that extra 0.5 at the end there.
Aye.
For that preamp, because that was something unique. I've never seen that in a guitar before. And a bass, yes, because you get it on quite a lot of different basses, but again, it's never been used in a guitar.
Yeah, then we could get into the whole active circuitry in a guitar debate, but
Aye, it works, so it doesn't matter.
aye,
The music man's active.
does it sound good? Aye, end of story. But
Just, it is what it is. Again, you could make a guitar out of plywood, but if it sounds good at the end, who cares?
yep.
That's my point, and that really worked in that guitar.
And I think today proved that actually, didn't it? Like, I think to me, like, I tried a lot of different guitars today, and I think it's just who builds it and how it's built and pickups.
And the quality trumps everything, really. Like, you could probably have reasonably decent woods, and if you really craft it, it's going to always feel better. Again, it always comes down to the fretboard. You see, if the frets are shit, doesn't matter. You can have €5,000 bloody oak or whatever that swamp ash that machine was. The most pristine
5,000
finish, private stock PRS style body, but if your frets are like going over a crooked bridge, it doesn't make any difference. It's going to be like crap. But his stuff was on point. I enjoyed it, which is a lot considering it's a brand I've not played before.
Yeah, well, I've had exposure to them since, I suppose, they were still called AC guitars, as guitar bands.
Yeah.
That was before Reverb guitars when I tried them for the first time. But I'm not saying like I know everything about them. I don't. I only really see them at guitar shows. So. But it's good to see that a brand like that like progress from really well. Like the guitars were always top quality from the start,
But they're just getting better.
but they still get better. You know, it's hard to explain.
There's no arrogance in it, which is a big thing.
Yeah, and that was the funny thing that like this week. I actually said that to Alan. Every time I try a new guitar, it's the best one you've made yet. And he's like, that's the way I say it to myself. It's like I'm only getting better every time I make this.
That's what you need. You didn't want to get
Like,
stagnant.
Every time I make something, I get better, and that'll be the next best guitar that I've put out. And I'm like, rather than saying no, all my guitars are brilliant, I'm like, I'll win about them. You know what I mean?
You set the bar pretty damn high as well, though, with that one. Like that's.
Exactly. I don't know how you.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
Aye, I'm thinking, I'm probably going to speak to him about it.
It's got a Facebook page.
Yeah.
I think we'll have a meeting.
It's got to be. I'll probably have a wee message with him. Say hello. Hi, Gillian.
Hey.
Right, okay, anything else?
I think that's us covered everything that was very interesting.
Yeah, I think though.
There's nothing really else that was exciting.
Yeah, there was right at the end. I bumped into Pete Cottrell.
Pete Cottrell, yeah.
I was like, right, embarrassing moment, guys. Fanboy.
He was pretty sound with it, though.
I walked up to him and goes, I'm going to do the really embarrassing thing here, Pete. And he goes, what's that? And he goes, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Ross. I'm going to ask you, can I get a selfie with you, please? Because I follow you all on the socials. He's like, yeah, man, that's cute. He's funny.
That's
Sound guy.
Yeah.
We had a wee chat about Silosis as well. Because, like, for me, it was like one of the first guys, other than Josh Middleton himself, who brought like Silosis to like kind of, I don't want to say the YouTube scene, but the YouTube scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you would know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, and plus his playing's amazing. Like, I've always loved his style, and in fact, like all his like with Sugar videos and like with the different.
Aye, shaking the bag of salt and stuff like that. Pepper shaker for the drums.
Like honestly, genius. Is brilliant.
One of his best videos
It's
was
the upside down guitar one as well.
that boggles my mind.
That was amazing. Like, I showed that to my mate who's a classical guitarist, and he's like clearly doing his nut, and he's like, mate, this is the best thing you've ever shown me.
It's just
like,
crazy.
It just blew my mind.
It was the one where he done. Oh God, what the hell was it? He swapped the guitar played the bass bit, and the bass played the guitar part for one of his songs. So he had an 8-string guitar playing the bass, and he had, I think it was a 4-string bass playing the guitar part.
Oh, I missed that.
And it sounded absolutely incredible. I'm actually going to plug his video for that, and I'm going to link it there because that was an amazing video.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll put that one actually you can listen to it just wrapped up here because that was
right. I must have missed that one.
That was a really good one. It was an Agile 8-string. And one of his basses.
The red one?
Yeah, the red one. And he's flipped the 2 rolls round so that the 8 strings playing the bass. And it's so good, like, it's tight as anything.
I may have seen it.
Put it on anyway, you can listen to it. But apart from that, I think that's pretty much it.
Aye, that was it. I'd seen a few familiar faces there, like the guitar players that you recognise from all over the internet, like the kind of YouTubes and the different pages on Facebooks and stuff like that.
The guitarist who Cradle of Filth was there the other day.
Apparently.
I seen him, he was at the Moore booth because he's a Moore. He uses one of the Moore preamps, the small ones.
Right.
I think it's maybe one of the PV ones. And a couple other pedals and then a power amp for his rig. He was on a Captain Meats video. It was one of the Hamilton's videos. And
yes, I know what you're talking
so
about.
he was there today.
Oh, no way. I did spy him.
Yeah, he was in the
see, as soon as you said Captain Meats video, he was in the queue behind me for Curry.
Please tell me that they fart on him.
But then,
that's fair enough.
not right behind me, like a few people behind me.
Can you please remember that when you fart on me, because I don't want to be hotboxing in this car. Just politeness goes a long way. Just
We'll see how it goes. We've still got what? 2.5 hours ago?
2.5 hours and another 45 minutes for me.
No, you don't need to worry about the hotboxing then.
I might hotbox myself here.
We'll talk about farts, by the way, not marijuana.
Yeah, I ain't that.
Yeah.
The seatbelt keeps strangling me. It's just, I think your car's got it in for me today.
What was he back?
It's not even that, it's just it's where it's sitting. It's my right wrist and then my...
Are you too small? Do you need a booster seat?
I'm quite short to be fair. I do need a booster seat. Teeny bits, short arms.
Teeny bits.
Teeny bits and short arms.
Anyway, I think that's such fucking rambling.
Yeah, to be fair, we rambled shit the last 2 wheels.
Fuck it.
I'm done.
Aye, I don't think we've missed anything like we spoke about. Oh no, we did, fuck! What did I buy? Other than the pickup?
Oh, the Tanglewood.
The Tanglewood?
Right, you can tell the story because you know more about this. This is a good cliff. This can actually be an encore bit in the video. I'll edit that back in.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Right, okay, so we didn't know there was an upstairs.
Yep.
Right, so we were talking to some of the guys we know. It was at Luke and I was talking to Johnny, and it just so happened that you were talking to Luke. He said, have you checked upstairs? As Johnny said to me, have you checked upstairs?
Yeah.
And we both turned around to each other, went to say the same thing, and goes, there's an upstairs.
Pretty much unison like we just did there. There's an upstairs.
Yeah. Like, same time, because we were back to back pretty much at that point.
Because I was in the booth with Luke.
Yeah, I was just outside it.
Just outside it, yeah.
Aye, and then, well, right, okay, let's go upstairs. And then Luke goes, if you need a guitar case, like, Tanglewood are doing one that's like a mono case.
And I'll rewind you right there.
Alright, okay.
When we were sitting in the car park, a guy walked by with
a mono case.
And you were like,
and I went, I really want one of them, but they're too expensive.
Yep, so forward back to this conversation.
Yep.
He bought 2.
Yeah, so Luke bought 2 of these cases. He said they're exactly like the mono cases. They are like padded with 40mm foam.
Yep.
They have the adjustable neck position. They have the strap around the top. I'll maybe take some photos and send them.
I'll send them on the video as well.
Here.
Front and back pocket.
Front and back pocket. And inside there's a wee, on the strap that goes over your neck, there's a wee pocket on that as well.
Yep.
Which I, to be honest, I don't really see for anything more than a cloth or something soft, because you wouldn't want to put something hard in that.
Put some picks or something.
Picks and stuff like small. It's a small thing anyway.
Accessories.
Aye. So I was like, you what? So we went upstairs, saw Ormsby. Well, God, no, not very happy with that. So we went, right, fuck it. We're out to Tanglewood. Went out to Tanglewood. I literally looked at it and just went, are you kidding me on?
Yeah.
It's pretty much a mono case with a different outside look to it.
Yes. It wasn't branded Tanglewood though, was it?
No, it's Gigbag.
Gigbag, right.
But it's Tanglewood that make it. That's who was selling it. So, but they were doing a special deal for the show. Like a really, really good deal for the show.
So retail was, what was it said? Was it 89?
89 or 100.
89 or something like that.
89 I think was the retail price, right?
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, mono cases are double that at least.
200 you said?
Aye, 200-ish. I can't remember, but just say double, right? £59.
Bargain.
How could I walk away without it? Like, not even joking, like, the reason why I wanted one anyway, like, I was pointing out the mono case in the first place, is like, I do a lot of moving about with my mayonnaise, and it's got the Hiscox hard case, which, yes, is smaller than normal hard cases. Yes, it's nicely balanced and all that.
It's still a hard case.
But it's still a hard case, and it's murder. As you can see, we're in a Scirocco.
I don't know if you can even see that.
I don't know, you won't be able to see it, it's right there. But, like, without putting my seats down, I can't put a guitar case in the back, in the boot, sorry. And it really bugs me, because I want it to be safe. I don't like, and when you put the seats down, they just slap back and forward.
Yeah.
So like, right now I've got a big Velcro thing holding all the guitars back that are back there, they're now together. If I could just have something that I could, one, carry on my back as well as fit inside my boot, I was going to be really happy. But also, bearing in mind, I'm carrying a $2,000 instrument in it, and I wanted to be protected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Actually carry it sensibly.
Yeah, and like be able to like be protected, not just like a wee gig bag.
I got Chris in the back though, so it's nice and snug.
I did get Chris on your guitar.
Nice and snug. And I just decided to stuff it, I'll just walk out my back.
You did
And it was
that.
fine. I was like, take it out, that's fine. So okay, so that's two showstoppers.
Aye,
Ravier, Reaver, whatever it is.
Aye,
And the case.
That case is fucking unreal. That price is even £89. I would have probably paid it.
Yeah, it's still half price at one.
Exactly. And yeah, like this is. I'll be fair. I'll just be fair to mono and say mono's the outside of the case looks more attractive. It's more stylish than just a plain black case or bag, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But I want it for practicality. I'm not going to try to look good with my guitar case. I'm not that kind of ego guy.
It's literally to protect it and make it easy to move.
Yeah.
Because if you want to stylish, you put your guitar in a fucking Prada handbag.
Or buy one of those custom shop strap fucking cases with
the free guitar.
with the free guitar. Yeah. That was a weird one.
That baffles me. That's another topic that I'll never understand.
Yeah, there's no point talking about that. That's it.
Pretty much. I don't think there was anything else.
Oh, we've just arrived in Cumbumbria.
Cumbumbria. Cumbumbria.
Yeah, Cumbria.
I need to make a meme up for this video with that.
What?
A cumbum.
Cumbumbria?
Wait, a cumbum. Anywho, I think that's us. We've covered everything. It was a good day.
Yep.
I'm partly deaf.
Yep.
Pretty much because I forgot my ear protection. And
I put mine in, but
it was so loud. And we're 2 hours away from April. 2.5 hours. 140
buy things at shows. Like, I'm dead sceptical about that shit. But this year they really like the people came with deals, and they were actually deals.
And there were actual things that were worthwhile buying as well, which is a big thing.
Yeah. Whereas normally it's just the same shit, different year.
You only need so many
this year was a bit
straps.
different.
I don't need Plax cables. I don't want a free lead.
I don't want that overdrive that has been cloned 12 million times.
It's not a tube screamer, it's a valve shouter. Nah, no thanks. Don't need that.
Aye, you know what I mean? Like, but this year there was actually a few things that were different, which is good. Or maybe not different, but worth it.
Cool with that.
Aye. Anyway, happy
Check it.
gross.
Happy, tired.